Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Akashic Rose with Sabrina Dawn. I hope that you all had a beautiful weekend. The weather was so warm and here and just like so comfortable. I spent a lot of time out in the woods. It was really nice. So I was cutting the Angel Tarot deck by Radley Valentine, and everybody who watches this channel regularly will understand when I cut the deck and I see the Eight of Swords, it's like, oh my gosh, this card just haunts the channel. But this isn't the one that wants to come out, but it's still in play, guys. Plus we have the Page of Wands, the Page of Fire, okay? So outgoing, creative, confident, mischievous, news of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. And there must be something that's going on within you that wants to break through a self-imposed prison, like this illusion of being trapped, okay? And not allowing yourself out. That there's something, something at a very young stage within yourself that just wants to start stepping into the night energy, because the page, that's a very young energy. It's like a new thing. It's a messenger. And so it's time for you to step out into the night energy and to take action into it, whatever it is. I can't believe that card was there. And again, at the bottom. Okay. So we're going to keep shuffling. So the angels are just saying to take a moment and see where in your life are you at the Eight of Swords energy, the Eight of Air, where you feel like that you're in some kind of prison. Now, some of you, it may feel like you're being held back from like COVID or situations like that where you feel trapped. So some of that stuff is very real, right? You have to be certain, you have to take more precautions. You have to do certain things, or you can't do certain things because of coronavirus. But what I'm hearing is that it's be creative. Be creative in how you get it out there. Ingenuity. Use your ingenuity. Use ingenuity to figure out and navigate a different way. I'm hearing that some people are very set in a certain direction and a mindset. They're showing me like having glasses, but with little blinders on the side, so you can't have your peripheral vision, so you can't see that there's another way over here, and you're just focused on ahead because you're laser focused. There's another way. That's what I'm hearing. Is time to take off those blinders and just ask the angels to help you see another way to move forward. I don't often talk about cutting when I cut the deck, but this was very clear that they wanted to talk about, but this is something very active. But let's see if the reading has anything to do with it now. All right, I did lots of shuffling, so let's see. And I did shuffling before I started the video. Yep, okay. So this is the energy that wants to come in now around that. The Eight of Wands. Okay, the Eight of Wands is fast moving, direction, things coming in or communication coming in. So events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. Many things happen at once. So, and for some, it could be that you have good communication coming in. And for some, if this resonates, if you've been procrastinating on a phone call out to help you move forward, to take this Eight of Wands, Eight of Fire energy and to move you forward, to have communication with somebody or out into the world with somebody, have communication with somebody, but also to get something out into the world, it's time to pick up your phone. Okay, do a little meditation, clear the fear. Okay, balance yourself. But it's time for you to step forward into that energy of moving forward. This is this is kind of like night energy. And I would say it's like the Knight of Wands, right? Move fast moving. Okay. But yes, there's the delays are over. It's time to get out of that Page, Eight of Swords energy. Do you notice how this is an 8 as well? And that this is the polar opposite. So the Eight of Swords is telling you, the Eight of Air is telling you that there's something inside your mind that you've created that is that you feel is a trap, but it is not. So the Eight of Wands is coming in and saying, this is what it truly is if you get out of that mindset. If you take those blinders off and you open up and see that it's actually time for you to step forward and move forward. And they're saying step into your power. Third chakra. Okay, This is the Oracle of the Seven Energies deck by Colette Baron Reed. This is her newest. It is really beautiful. Oh, okay. So the trash truck is here. He's backing up. So what I'm hearing is that that's like a symbol of prepare yourself to take out the trash. Prepare yourself to get rid of things that are in your way. Do you have too many things coming in at once, and is it distracting you from what it is that you know you want to do, and you're allowing it because you're afraid? So it's time to kind of do, like, just take out the trash, take out the things that don't matter, declutter your home, declutter your office, declutter your mind, declutter your energy field by getting energy work done, cutting cords, asking Michael to come in and clear your energy field and clear your home. I'm hearing take out. I'm not going to sing because I'm not. You'll be great. You're great. Just be grateful. Take out the papers in the trash. Yakety yak. Don't talk back. So don't talk back. In other words, don't allow that voice inside yourself to talk to you and to take away your inspiration and your fire inside yourself. Okay. Move out of the Seven of Swords energy into the Eight of Fire, because the Eight of Fire energy is actually very active and wanting to be there. Look at this, guys. Both root chakras. I cut the deck. Earth magic. Roots of abundance. This is what's waiting for you guys. Ground yourself. Look at all of that beautiful root chakra energy when I cut the deck. Okay, so for some, it could be that you're too grounded. And you're not, so you're very focused on the 3D world. You're very focused on the things you need to do, your safety, your security. Okay, but what I'm hearing is time to start looking at the root chakra and grounding yourself so that you can allow the upper chakras to come into balance with the root chakra, and you can be more in a divine flow. The art in this deck is so beautiful. And look, doesn't this kind of, doesn't it look alike? The earth, the wand, it's like one person. It's like one, look at that. But all of this divine inspiration is coming in and wants you to move. But when you create, with the root chakra, when you create a solid foundation for yourself, you can absolutely build from there. So a lot of people, I'm hearing two different messages. For most, you've already done a lot of the foundation work, and so now you just need to make the action. And there's there's that voice that's holding you back in some way, or something you're believing that's holding you back. And what I'm hearing is that ask to see this from a different perspective, because I'm hearing that's like a self-made prison. Okay, so the Eight of Wands energy is knocking on your door, wanting to have lots of action and get out there. And one of the ways that you can do it is just believe on about the magic on earth. Come into fully alignment. This is also reminding me of like the Kundalini, okay? So allowing yourself to have creative, beautiful, life-serving energy around you and your projects or your relationship. So you, and then there's a process called grounding it out. So you can, take whatever it is that you're feeling and just imagine it going down into the roots and the core of Mother Earth, and you can be grounding it out. Okay, so for some of you, that may be a helpful practice. For me, I work with it differently. I work with the angels, and I work more with like air energy than earth energy on that. But grounding it out, I'm hearing for some is really good. Is to take that energy, clear your nervous system, allow it to just flow down into the core of Mother Earth and be transmuted into a higher vibrational energy. And it will help clear your body. Oh, that just did it. And it feels really good, actually. Maybe I should start doing it more. I usually work with the angels and kind of do like what I said. It's like cut things and do some inner work around it. But this is different. That felt really good. And think about your nervous system and what your nervous system looks like. So if you don't know what it looks like, then you can Google, what does a nervous system look like? I started the body exhibit, just the nervous system, and it just blew my mind how much it looks like a root navigation, like the root system. I shuffled the cards. It looked like a root system. So think about that and how much your Your nervous system needs Mother Earth. It needs to root and ground. It's very important for our physical well-being to be connected. We have decided to incarnate on Earth at this time, so you're absolutely meant to be here. If you're watching this video, you're meant to be here because you are here. It's actually that simple, okay? And being rooted into your body is really important, but it's also important to balance it with your upper chakras so you don't get too upper chakra dominated, just like I once was, and it was very hard, but it was also very beautiful in some ways. It helped me grow, but then I realized, well, I really need to be grounded. If I want to have this life that I'm dreaming of, I have to be in my body. I have to be rooted in. I have to learn to work with my emotions and everything and see them for what they are a lot more, and to just try to just always do better. And that's all you can do, is just do your best. Okay, now let's see which. It seems to me like they're just like wanting to get all these messages in today. Okay, this is the oracle. Oh, here we go. So this is the third chakra. Remember I talked about that earlier. Spirit of gratitude. And it's 43, which breaks down to a 7. For me, the number of 7 is like the 7 of heaven, or the 7 of just the divine, and just being clear. Okay, this is it's the yellow around here, so it's the third chakra. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I thought this was a teacup when I first pulled it out. So this is actually a human, and these are the ears. I thought they were like a little teacup, but that's actually the ears. Okay, and you can see that this is reflected in the third eye. So how you perceive things, how you see things, try to focus on more positive things than what the negative naysaying voices in the world or in your own head are saying, or past tapes from your childhood. Okay, and allow them to grow and to blossom into your crown, up towards your 8th chakra. Okay, and allow those thoughts of gratitude. You can start a gratitude journal if you want, or just go to sleep thinking about the things about the day that you were grateful for, and you'll wake up in a better mood. Your dreams will be better. You'll be a different kind of productive. What I'm hearing is that if you go to sleep thinking about the things that you're grateful for a week, and then notice your difference, and you can journal each day if you want in your dreams. But what I'm hearing is that give yourself a 7-day challenge to only think about as you're going to sleep, things that you were grateful for. Now, that doesn't mean you ignore any shadow sides. If you need to meditate, if you need to ground things out, cut the cords to the thought forms, whatever works for you. But when you're actually trying to fall asleep, what I'm hearing is that think about, I'm grateful for my breath. I'm grateful for my feet. I'm grateful for my dog Lulu. I'm grateful for the health and well-being of my 4 children. I am grateful for my viewers. I am grateful for my own health. I am grateful that I have this platform to be able to do what I love so much. Think about that stuff, and as you go to sleep, what I'm hearing is that it will like rock you to sleep, so to speak. I was going to say nurse you to sleep, but that's nurse you to health. I mix up sayings all the time. So I just see this like empowerment in the middle of the root, the crown chakra. This is like the third chakra wanting to come through, and just owning your personal power and aligning it with the divine, so that you can make the steps that you need to make. But stepping into your personal power is going to help you embrace this 8 of Wands energy. Okay, now they're saying to go. This is the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reid. So I did use my pendulum today, and I was surprised to see that they said yes to both decks being from Colette Baron Reid. I really love this animal deck. I actually really love the Oracle of the 7 Energies. I love most of her decks, but not all. And these two really are just phenomenal. Oh, wow, guys. If you could have, that was 8 of Wands energy. I wish you guys could have seen it. 2 cards just dashed across my, over, and like flew. And they, this one landed. Oh, that's kind of funny. Stag Spirit. It's time to take the lead. Did you see how the stag like charged forward? Oh, actually you couldn't see it, but I told you. It flew, and it just went poof, very, like just really forward, okay? Really fast. This is take the lead. Take the lead for yourself. Step in, get out of that 8 of Wands energy. Sorry, 8 of Swords energy, and step into the 8 of Wands. Okay, you're still in the 8 energy. So 5 and 8, that's 13, that's 4. Okay, so So right now you could be in the 4. What they're saying is take the other 4, step into the 8 energy. Okay? It's time to move forward. Now, let's see what so this one, oh, actually there's 3. I don't know if I'm supposed to take all. I can take all 3. So this little pile right here flew out and landed right on top of the 8 of Wands. So this is going to be directly about the 8 of Wands, okay? So the stag is saying take the lead, step into the 8 of Wands energy. But once you're there, let's see what they want to say. We're going to start off with the rabbit spirit. Now is a lucky time. Oh my gosh, and this is a 13 too, guys. Okay, the stag, 12, 13. 9 and a 4, 13, which both break down to a 4, which come to an 8. Okay, it's time to take the lead. Lady Luck is with you. Now is a lady luck. I mean, now is a lucky time. Now the next one. Oh, be at peace. 21 is a 3. Be at peace. Allow yourself to be comfortable in the not knowing, and just just be at peace doing what you need to do and not always knowing the end result. Hawk spirit. Look at how gorgeous that card is. I'm so moved by this card right now. My gosh, I want to cry. My whole body is just like feeling this card. Let spirit be your guide. So once you step into the 8 of Wands energy, recognizing that now is your lucky time. Be at peace making the steps that you need to make, because the way that you take this step is to let spirit be your guide. Let the divine, the angels, God, however you want to say it, the universe. Let it be your guide. Let it send you signs. Let it speak to you. If you need to cry and let it out, there's like this little bead on the mandala, and it looks there, and it looks like almost, it's like a blue. It just reminded me of a tear. So if you find yourself in tears lately, just know that this is an emotional time, and that is okay. There's a lot going on. It's okay to purge, but move through it. You know, surround yourself with the Archangel Raphael is a great one for healing the emotions as well as the physical body, and just allow yourself to cry it out. Okay, and that could be like a really big release because it's water energy. Okay, so that you can just release it. Just release and allow yourself, your body to have the reprieve of it, and just go into a peaceful place. And you can call on dove spirit for that. Okay, right before you go to bed, you know, do this gratitude, and that attitude of gratitude is going to help you step more into a peaceful time, so that you can recognize how lucky you truly are, even though we know it's not luck, but that's what the card is saying. And just allow spirit to be your guide. And remember, I talked about how the 3rd chakra is about aligning your will with the will of the divine, and allowing that to be your guide and to move forward. Okay, look, actually both of her decks have the triangles. I didn't even notice that. But not the triangles, diamonds. Okay? All right, so you've got this. You totally got this. All right. I'm also hearing, take the lead in these 8 of Wands energy. Be careful you don't move too fast. Honor your body, honor the process, honor the steps you need to take. You want that solid foundation. Okay, remember I heard that most of you have the solid foundation already, and if you don't, take the few extra steps that you may have to make that solid foundation, or double check and make sure that you have that foundation, because you know, we have the 8 of air. We had all these 8s, which if you break them in half, they're 4s, which is foundation. Okay, that's important to have a really important foundation. Okay, so that you can take the lead. You can move into the 8 of Wands energy. Go out and have communication with the world. Even, you know, a painting is a communication with the world. Once it's out there, and once it's out there, that art is out there. That is communicating to people who it's meant to communicate to. And that's what you have to trust too, is that what you are doing, what you are creating, is a form of communication in the world. And the divine spirit, God, the angels, they're going to set that, you know, they're going to allow people to, not allow, but it's going to set up the right people to be in communication with what it is that you're trying to express at the right time. And the more that you just ask the angels to do that and then step back and be at peace, the more that you'll be able to allow stuff to flow in. And the solid foundations are really important, because when we do things too fast, or we rush, or we have this unnatural, like just motor and push, we do things without thinking. And so they're just a reminder that 2020, I know it's been a rough year, but it's about foundations. Okay, the fact that all of our foundations that are so corrupted and so broken, our systems foundations are so broken, that right now 2020 is kind of showing us how much that is like how much how the crumbling of our foundations need to happen for us to rebuild new foundations that are more supportive of this time and place. And I feel like you can take that as an example as to what they're trying to say about you for your personal life at this time. Something for your personal life, whether it's a business, a creative endeavor, a relationship, whatever it is that you want to move forward in. Creating that solid foundation creates sustained long-term success. Doesn't mean you're not going to have your moments where you're crying, feeling like a failure, and all of that. We're human. We're going to have them, okay? But open your heart and step into great big love energy, heart chakra. Allow the angels to align you to your third chakra and to the divine. Okay? All right. I will see you guys tomorrow. It was wonderful to be with you, and I am so grateful for you.